Hello, it's Diana from DianaMarchand.com and welcome to this video. In this video, I'm talking about something that confuses a lot of people, and it can be confusing, a lot of women, is exercise. What do you do? Like, what type of exercise? Midlife, so many women do gain the weight, whether you're just going through the midlife changes, like the perimenopause phase, when you have all the symptoms, the fluctuations, the ups and downs, of your body, and that's when you usually begin to gain the weight, and that can happen in your 40s. So it can happen very young. I started when I was 43, and I had other symptoms, but I didn't know that the brain fog, the digestive problems, the memory lapses, the over emotional was actually perimenopause. I didn't know. And then the weight gain started to come on, and I knew something was wrong because I was exercising like crazy. I'm a personal trainer. I was a yoga instructor at that time, so I was personal training, I was doing yoga, and I was also running and mountain biking and doing so many activities. So I was very, very, very active. And then when the weight gain came on, I was like, what is wrong? Because I've never had this problem before. And like I said, I was already exercising, so I'm like, well, this is really weird. So I realized it was what I ate. So if you're thinking that you just need to exercise more or just do some exercise, it's probably more likely what you're eating and not the exercise. But in this video, I want to just talk a little bit about the exercise and how things need to be different during this phase of life. So just like what you ate in your 20s, 30s, and the early 40s will not work in midlife and beyond. Same with exercise. Things need to be different. So that's what we're going to talk about. And if you have any problems with your eating, oh my God, so if you've gained the weight, you start with your eating positively, absolutely first. And even some of the healthy food you think are healthy, I can guarantee you, those are some of them that are causing the weight gain. I've been working with women for years, and this is the common thing. So you may think, oh no, I'm eating healthy. It may be healthy food, but it's actually might be some of the food that is causing the weight gain. Go to my site, DianaMarchand.com. You will see under free offers, you will see information that you can click on and sign up for and get some free video tutorials. There's also, you can contact me about coaching, and you'll see my programs. Okay, exercise, why? All right, well, your body is different at this phase. Most of the time, like I said, we experience this over emotions, too much stress during perimenopause and menopause. And it is because of the change in our hormones. So if we're not really working on balancing our body, as in what we eat and reducing stress, then the hormone fluctuations really stay longer, are worse, so cause worse symptoms, crazy symptoms, and a lot of sustained stress. So in midlife, we're unable to handle stress like we used to because there's so much else going on in our body. So our body's under more stress because of the changes. And so our adrenal glands produce our cortisol, adrenaline, the stress hormones. Well, they begin to get overworked because we're at this high stress state all the time. The thing is they're actually called on to produce hormones when our ovaries are producing less. So now the adrenal glands are actually being asked to do more work. Well, they're already kind of tired because you're at this, right now, your body's going through stress. You have a stressful life. It's just like this, right? So now they're being called upon to make hormones, and they're like, are you serious? I can't do any more work here. I am loaded. So they get tired, fatigued, exhausted. What happens is definitely the weight gain, but you also feel tired, fatigued, exhausted. So then think about it. You've got all this weight gain. You're already feeling kind of lethargic and tired, and you're like, I need to exercise. I gotta exercise to lose this weight. So you go out and you start a boot camp or do exercising or go to the gym all the time, and you're like working out harder, thinking this is what's gonna work. You're running, whatever. Well, that is stress on the body. So what does that mean? That's more stress. What do you think is going to happen? Your adrenal glands are completely burnt out already. They will crash. If they're not working properly, you will gain weight. So guess what? You're gaining weight, even though you're exercising like crazy and you're feeling more tired than ever. Completely backfires. So a couple things to discover, to know about when you're thinking of, I need to start exercising because I've gained this weight, is one, always start with the food. So contact me, or contact somebody. And if you're thinking of trying a meal plan, healthy eating, whatever, you must go with a person who understands the midlife changes and the hormones and how they affect your weight and what you eat in midlife. That's a must. Otherwise, anything you try will not work, because they'll suggest things that are healthy and supposed to be good, but in midlife, they're actually the wrong things to eat. So just make sure you go with somebody who knows. I'm one of those people, or find someone else. So you start with the food. Another thing is, when you go to exercise, you need to ask a few things. Have I exercised before? Am I under consistent stress? Like, do I feel quite stressed and emotional? Now, what can feel normal for you because you've been in that state for so long is actually a state of overstress. So you also have to watch, am I just thinking I'm not stressed, but actually, oh my God, I'm always feeling a little bit of stress, a little bit of worry, a little bit of anxiety, right? Are you? Get honest with yourself. If you are, you need to exercise a whole different way for a while. And what you also need to do is bring down that stress level. That's when I began doing yoga at that phase of my life. Remember what I said? I was exercising like freaking crazy. I was a personal trainer working one-on-one with clients. So I was at a little studio. We worked out a lot of times with our clients. I went doing the stairs. I used to run on my own. I used to do adventure race, and I used to mountain bike, plus work out. So my body was in overdrive. That exercise was actually more stress. So remember, you cannot add more stress when your body's stressed already. It's just what's gonna happen is, when you have all that, when your adrenal glands get tired, they can't produce the hormones. Fat in your belly produces hormones. So your body puts more fat on. That is what happens. So do not exercise like crazy. So what things to do? Things like yoga, Pilates, where you are breathing, where you're also helping to connect to your body, relax, bring down that stress level. Yoga is perfect, although it's not like you're gonna lose weight from doing yoga. What happens is, you want to bring your body back into better balance, so you need to decrease your stress. So yoga will help you stretch, lengthen, stay supple, which is extremely important. You work on your balance, which is so important as we age. And you also do relaxation techniques. You know, yoga can be relaxing. It can be fun. You can get yourself into your body and feel your body, move your body, and work the nervous system that runs through the spine, all of those things. It's just really good for you. And then Pilates is good to tone and tighten up the supporting muscles. So is yoga. The ligaments and the tendons and the fine muscles that don't get used a lot. Our bigger muscles tend to take over. And so if you right away go into a boot camp or an extreme exercise program or CrossFit, and you are not strong as a person, you haven't worked out for a while, what happens is your ligaments and tendons and those supporting smaller muscles and your core are very weak. So they actually are like, oh. So guess what? You can twist your ankle, sprain your ankle really bad. You can hurt your shoulder all of a sudden, because the smaller supporting muscles are not strong and they take longer to strengthen. And all of a sudden you're doing these extreme things that require a lot of strength. Well, you haven't built up to it. You must build up to doing those types of things, right? So you're thinking, well, though in those little exercises, it's not going to make me lose weight. No, eating what you eat is where you start with that when you're thinking of weight loss, not exercise. Being mobile and active, yes. So doing a lot of walking just to build up, do a little move your body, although that's not necessarily going to lose weight either. Walking 20 to 30 minutes on a treadmill, no, that will not cause you to lose weight. It's just walking. We're supposed to walk. We're supposed to move our body, okay? That is what you're supposed to do. Go for a walk around the block. Walk around the block, because you're supposed to be walking. We're human beings. We're not supposed to be sitting 24 hours a day, right? We just do. Very, very, very bad for our body. You need to get moving for your health. May not help you lose weight right away. So if you're somebody who's like, okay, I've been doing Pilates, I've been doing yoga, I do work out, I've been doing weights. And weights is extremely important, you guys. You need to keep your muscles strong. They support your skeleton, your bones. They support your body. So you can stand upright like this. We get weak, our muscles get weak, we're like this. When we get weak, we can't support the weight of our body. We get knee problems, hip problems, back problems, Numerous problems because your muscles are freaking weak. Same with your supporting muscles. So you need to start at a base lower level, Pilates, yoga, core work, smaller exercises to make those muscles strong. Then you begin to work on the larger muscles. Then you can begin to do more strenuous things. If you are at the same time managing your stress, remember, you cannot work out like crazy if you are under stress consistently. It'll lead to weight gain in midlife because of your hormones. So we got that covered. So if you're somebody who has been working out at a gym, you've been doing weights and you've been running or whatever, and all of a sudden you're gaining the weight, that was where I was. I started with the food, but also good to notice, watch your stress levels. Make sure you bring down your stress. Then when you're feeling good, you got your adrenal glands checked. Maybe you're taking some supplements for adrenal glands. You're feeling better. You're not feeling as fatigued. Then you can begin to do more weight training, go get a personal trainer. Strength training. Which muscles burn fat, muscles shape your body. Just by losing weight, you will not get a shape. You will not get toned arms just by losing weight. You need weights, and you don't need 3 freaking pounders when you're working on, once you built up your fine muscles, you want to work out in harder weights, like heavier weights, 10 to 12 reps, when you have built up your supporting muscles already. And then something called HIIT, H-I-T-T training, which is intervals of kind of a bit of a rest and then extreme. So you could do things like on a treadmill, walk for 1 minute and then walk up a really big hill for 30 seconds and then walk for 1 minute, walk up on your treadmill, raise it up and go fast for 30 seconds or run for 30, whatever you're conditioned to do. Do not start from doing nothing to doing HIIT training. You will injure yourself. HIIT training can also be you go to a field outside and you do lunges, walking lunges, and then back a few times and you're like breathing hard. It's hard work. And then you walk around the field. And then you do the lunges again. And then you walk around the field, right? There's a bit of hard work and then there's a bit of rest of just walking, but you're kind of still moving, right? You're kind of still moving. You're just at a resting state more. Same, you can walk on a sidewalk. If you go for walks, you can walk and then you can do a bit of a jog. How long? It depends on how fit you are. This is the thing, people want answers. It's like there's not one thing that's right for everybody because every woman's different. You could have knee problems, you could have back problems, you could be extremely weak, you could be somebody who's worked out for years and is extremely strong. We can't answer how to work out unless we know all these variables, your stress levels, if you've worked out before, how old you are. Women start to lose muscle mass at the age of 35. By the age of 50, you're losing muscle mass very, very, very fast unless you're working out to maintain and build your muscles, right? Do you have to go to a gym? No, you don't have to. You don't have to go to a gym. But are you going to do the work at home? So you could do body weight at a field or outside or in your backyard. You can do push-ups, you can do lunges, you could do squats, things like that. Yes, but do you know if you're doing them right? And have you built up to that, right? So for people who are suggesting you haven't worked out much, but you're like, oh my God, I need to do something. I would suggest start with yoga, Pilates, do it really consistently, way more than 1 time a week. You need to get real with yourself. You need to get real. You cannot all of a sudden start an exercise program when you're close to your 50s and do it for 3 weeks and expect big results. I'm sorry, it's not gonna happen. But you are getting results by doing it. You just don't see them because they're just small little results. Being consistent is the most important thing. So going to the gym 3 hours on a Monday and then next Friday go to the gym another 3 hours, that is not gonna get you results. You need, doing something like 30-minute workouts 4 times a week will get you bigger results. Doing 20-minute workouts 4 times a week will get you big, huge results. Consistency. So if you have 20 minutes, even just 20 minutes at home or 20 minutes outside now, do it. You will notice difference. So if you go to a yoga class or Pilates and it's only once a week, because really otherwise it's expensive to go 5 times a week, right? But you can do some of those things at home. You've got to commit to yourself. It's like, stop saying, I don't have time, I don't know how I'm going to do it, oh my God, stop it. If you want results, you need to smarten up and do you got to do to get the results, okay? Because you can. But stop expecting results after 1, 2, or even 3 weeks of changing what you eat and exercising. But because you're looking for big results, you're not going to see big, obvious results that fast. But you will notice difference in your energy, how you feel, your moods, feeling just better, lighter, less stressed, less anxious, less hot flashes, just feeling more calm, feeling better about yourself, feeling more confident. All those things, yes, you start to get results pretty much right away when you clean up what you eat and you begin to exercise. It's a lifestyle. It means you continue. You don't stop. You don't stop exercising or eating healthy because you're like, I don't think I'm getting like any results. What's the problem? You are. They're on the inside. People don't know they have cancer right away either, right? When do they realize they have cancer? When they have it, when it's bang, bang, really bad. So just means it's been growing for how long? Just like the results, healthy results can grow within you for a long time, and they do. Every healthy thing you do makes a difference within your body, and it will make a difference on the outside. You just need to give it time and stop expecting things to happen or they don't work. Obviously, it's not working because like 2 weeks and, I've been eating good, so forget it. Obviously, it doesn't work for me. Right? That's your excuse. That's a story. That's something you probably want to believe so you can give up. Right? So stop thinking that way and start thinking in the way of, I'm doing this for me, for my health, because I know that it's supporting my body. And when I support and better balance my body and support my body in health and wellness, a healthy lifestyle, it does make a huge difference in my life now and in the future. All right. That's my little... Okay, I know it didn't answer specific questions. The thing is, unless I know a lot more specifically about you, I cannot give you, and I'm a personal trainer, I'm a post-rehab conditioning specialist, a yoga instructor. I could not give you, and no one, if somebody says they can give you specific answers right like that, then they're not giving you the right answers, maybe because they need to know more about you. So definitely, if you want help, contact me, dianamarchand.com, from my website. Message me on Facebook. Make sure to join my Facebook community, Women Creating Healthy Lives. I do trainings and post information and tons of, that's where I hang out. Come and see me there. All right, bye-bye.